Hi everyone, it's Gregor here. In this video I want to show you how easy it is to contribute to open source and in particular the CloudFamily website. So let's get started. So the purpose of this video is to show you how easy it is to contribute to open source. This is the cloudfamily.info website. So this is basically a website where we can try and champion people in the Azure community and the cloud community in general. So on the left you can see we have the Cloud Family. So this is a list of people who have contributed to the site and contributed to the kind of cloud communities that we've put together. On the left hand side you can see we have cloud champions. So each month we highlight someone who has done some amazing work of late in the community. We also have the official Cloud Family podcast where we interview people within the communities and chat to them. Most of the time it's each week. We also have some study guides for some of the Azure exams. We have a projects area where you can highlight projects that you're working on and try and showcase them off. We've also got some links and you can showcase your blog post and add your Twitter, YouTube events, virtual events, and that kind of thing. So that's the idea behind the Cloud Family website, just to try and bring the communities together so that everyone can find your blog, everyone can find your piece of content that you've been working hard on. So that's that. So let's take a look at the Cloud Family website code, which is up on GitHub. It's fully open source. So if you go to github.com/cloudfamily/cloudfamily, you can go into the code bit here, as you can see, and you can clone that. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to open that up in Visual Studio. Yes, not Visual Studio Code, sorry folks, but I'm using Visual Studio for this, and I'll show you how we use Hugo and how we go about deploying the website and making changes, so that if you want to add a pull request, it's really straightforward. So let's crack on with that. Okay, so now I have cloned the repo down. I have opened it up inside Visual Studio and I'm going to add a blog, let's say for example. So under content, expand content and then go into the Azure blogs. So we have Azure blogs markdown file. So this is a list of everyone's blogs. So if you want to add your blog post to this page, scroll down to the bottom, basically just copy one and add your entry in. So give it a name. So name blog post. And give it an image. So take a screenshot of your blog post and add it here. Okay, and then I just click save. And because I'm using Hugo, I've got Hugo already installed. I've also got some videos and some blog posts on that. So if you check gregorcity.com and look for Hugo, but you can also install Hugo using Chocolatey, which I highly recommend. Okay, so I'm going to open up Hugo now, and I'm going to do that from Windows Terminal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to browse to the repo. And then I'm just going to type Hugo server. That's going to build and compile my entire site, and then I just grab the localhost URL, pop that into a browser. And there's the site running. And if I go down to blogs, click on Azure blogs, we should see at the very bottom. This would be where your blog post goes. I should have put your name here. Now watch this. If I change this to here, click save, automatically updates, which is really cool. So if I change this to name of your blog post, save it, go back, that automatically updates. So it's kind of saving it and showing the changes as you make them, which is really cool. Now if I want to compile those changes, let's just say I want to push this change out. What I need to do is stop the web server, and instead of typing Hugo server, I just type Hugo, which is going to compile everything. And that's all my changes ready to go. So if I wanted to commit this, let's just commit this and then we'll remove it. So if I do git add dot to add everything, and then I do git commit, let's just say we're adding in a pull request. So we've got git commit -a-m and then your message. It shows you that all the files are changed. And then I need to push this. So just do git push origin master, and that's going to push those changes up to GitHub. So let's go back to GitHub while we're here. And if I go down to the environments page, if I give it a couple of seconds, so we're using GitHub pages here to host the website, and we've got it automatically building. So it's automatically going to push this change out. So imagine if you had done a pull request, I can come in, look at pull requests up here, merge the pull request, and it'll automatically deploy it. Super simple, super easy. And if anyone's got any questions on any of this, please do let me know and I can help set it up or show you how to create your first pull request. If I just refresh this page now, 28 seconds ago I can view the deployment, and there is the deployment. And if I go down to blogs, there's your blogs, scroll all the way down to the bottom, there we go, that's it deployed. So what I'm going to do now is just remove that. So I'll show you a simple process of doing that. So that's basically just remove this, save it, go back to here. I just need to make sure I compile it all. So just type Hugo, that compiles the whole site. Git add all, commit all my changes now. And then I need to push. So the nice thing about the Windows terminal is I can just push right and it remembers my commands. As you can see, if I do git, it remembers the previous command. You can see it highlighted here and kind of grayed out. So if I do P for push, it'll show me what my last command was. I can just push the right arrow and push that. So that should be pushing that change to the master branch. Switch back to the browser, go back to the website. If I wait a couple of seconds, so you can see all the different releases that I've done. Should probably be done now. Just refresh that. Oh, still doing it. Refresh again. There it is. This is the active one. View the deployment. Let's go back to the blogs. There's our blogs. Scroll all the way down the bottom, and that should be going. Function F5 even to refresh the screen, and it's gone. Super simple. So that's how you clone the CloudFamily website and push your change to it. The one thing a lot of people are doing is they're changing the docs, which is basically just, that's the actual wrong part. You want to change the content. So if you change the content, save it, and then add a pull request, that's how you update the CloudFamily website. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you can contribute to the CloudFamily website, and thank you for watching.